No, up, 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 up. Further, right? So this is correct. And you keep at this. In case we require a question-wise thing, we will go down, right? So one team at 30, 3 teams at 20, and 2 teams at 10. So everybody more or less have answered something, and it's a great start. So good job. We'll move back to the quiz. Any discrepancies in the score? All correct, right? Cool. Let's move on to round 2. In this round, there are 8 topics. Every team, starting with team 1, has to pick a topic. Alright, 8 topics. Everybody has to choose a topic. The question will be on that topic. However, we will open up the buzzers. We'll open up the buzzers. Just check if anybody can check. Can you check the power source here? Wait, one second. Now can you check? Cool. So we'll quickly check the buzzers. One team will select, but it is open on buzzers to all the other teams, and they get the first chance. So for example, if team 1 selects a topic and team 4 knows the answer, they can buzz, and they can tell on the mic. If they are correct, the question closes there, irrespective who has chosen the topic. If they are incorrect, then the passing sequence begins. In the passing sequence, there are no negatives, but if you buzz, then there is a -5 if you get it incorrect, right? There is a bonus +5. There is a bonus +5 if you get 2 out of 3 elements correct. So every question will have 3 images. If you get 2 out of those 3 images explained properly as I wanted, you get 5 extra points, irrespective it is on a buzz or on a pass, right? Just quickly check the screen. Okay, I'll have a sample question just so that you get a hang of it, because some teams have apparently won this quiz last year and some teams are for the first time on a stage. So we'll make a level playing field. On the next slide, there is a sample question for a film that came out this year, right? So 3 elements. We'll quickly check the buzzers first. Can team 1 buzzer? Okay. Team 2, 3. Okay, cool. So I have a sample question on the next slide. It is about a film that got released earlier this year. What film? It's open on buzzers. So when I say next slide, they will move to the next slide, and whoever is the first to buzz will get it, right? Next slide. I need a common element as part of the answer about a film that released earlier this year. Any teams buzzing? No negatives. This is just a sample. Team 6, yes.
Java.
And 10 points, correct. Do you want to explain any 2 of these 3?
Yeah, so it was by Red Chilies and...
what is Red Chilies?
Red Chilies Academy.
What is that?
It's basically a production company.
Correct. And
It was sponsored by Asian Paints. I'm not sure about Asian Paints, but there is a TV scene which states that, and I got an idea from the theft 420.
How 420?
Because in that movie, I recently saw that movie, so I came to know about that. I have the idea about that movie.
Okay, so anybody wants to guess what Shri 420 is? How does Jawan is the correct answer? How does Shri 420 connect? Yes. Which song? And
Auxiliary line.
correct. So Shri 420 had the original Ramaiya Vastavaiya. Jawan has the new Ramaiya Vastavaiya, and that is where the song comes from. Red Chillies Entertainment, Shah Rukh Khan's production company, and Asian Paints had a big brand partnership. If you have seen the film in the metro scene, lot of brand placements of Asian Paints. So can we move back? Oh, sorry, can we go to the next slide? Right, so Jawan, this is how the answers will appear. Can you just slowly hover above that arrow on the right and click on it? Right, so don't click until the hand icon appears, right? If it is a cursor, don't click. If a hand icon appears, only click then. Starting with team 1, it is your direct. You have to pick, but any team can buzz. Right? Rules are clear. Team 1, your topic.
Science.
Science. So what I'm looking for is a pop culture reference that became very popular this year. Can we click on science? Open on buzzers for everybody. So keep your hands on the buzzer. Don't click. Don't click. Go back. Hover. Only click when a hand icon appears, not the arrow, right? So hover above science. Don't click. Go up. Hover up. Only click when this icon appears, right? The hand icon. Click. Open on buzzers to everybody. Question on science. 3 images. What is the common link? It's your direct anyway, but go on. Oppenheimer. And do you want to explain any 2 of the 3? Was. You have to be very clear if you want extra 5 points.
Probably Bhagavad Gita taught some information that was there in the movie.
And the other 2? Other 2? Quickly. No guesses?
Probably the 2 men that were involved in this Oppenheimer story.
Which 2 men?
The
The
second
one in the
one.
center?
Yes, yes.
And on the left?
Probably Nehruji was the PM when this all took place.
Who is the other person?
No idea.
Not quite. Okay, so no 5 points to you. Bhagavad Gita, so you wanted to say that? No points, but go ahead.
So the middle picture with the 2 men, they have authored the book American Prometheus, which is the basis of the film Oppenheimer.
Correct.
Bhagavad Gita, Oppenheimer took inspiration from the Bhagavad Gita, and Jawaharlal Nehru once invited Oppenheimer after the atomic bomb.
Perfectly answered, just a little slow on buzzer, but huge round of applause. 10 points to team 1 for Oppenheimer. If you had answered the same that they had, you would have got an extra 5 points. But this is how this round will progress, right? So can you go to the next slide? And again, Oppenheimer, 10 points to team 1. Slowly hover above the arrow and click on it. Correct, click. Right? Team 2, your chance to select a topic. Open on buzzers to everybody else, so keep your hands on the buzzer. And I hope you are writing down the answers because it will eventually help you.
Politics.
Team 2, politics. Can we click on politics? Don't click, click now. I'm looking for a ceremony. Very specific ceremony is what I'm looking for. Yes?
Is it during the annual budget that is released?
I'm looking for a very specific ceremony.
The budget,
Don't keep
the
guessing.
Indian budget that comes up every year, April.
Not the budget. And a -5 to you. Question opens on pass. Team 3. Looking for a very specific ceremony.
After the budget, there is a ceremony of distributing that sweet and eating, just
What-
celebration
What
of
is it called?
budget. Halwa, maybe.
Will fetch you 10 points. So halwa ceremony is what I was looking for. Can you explain any two of the three for 5 extra points?
Sure. That first, Vitt Mantralay is the finance ministry of India that presents the union budget.
Perfect.
Moving forward to second image, that holding image, red color, it's the cover page of the budget that shows the emblem. And Nirmala Sitharaman may be serving that halwa or taking that halwa.
Will give you 5 points. So this is the Bahi Khata in the center, which is how the budget is covered and kept in a briefcase, now in a tablet. And Nirmala Sitharaman serving the halwa during the halwa ceremony when they are present. Can we go to the answer slide? 15 points to team 3 for getting halwa ceremony and the elements correct. They get a minus, Team Royals, Team 2, because they buzzed on their own question and got it incorrect. Buzzers are circuit breakers, so whoever presses first gets it on the thing, and only one buzz per question. So they buzzed on their own question, but you can buzz on the same, anybody can buzz on any question. But if they get it, say if they have gotten it correct, like they got it correct on their own thing, so the question closed. If they don't get it, I'll open on pass, right? Because you buzzed. If you hadn't buzzed and if nobody would have buzzed, I would have opened up on pass, allowed you to answer, and had you gotten that incorrect, no negatives. But if you buzz and get it incorrect, you get a minus, right? Because you are blocking everybody else's turn to answer, right? Can we click on the back arrow? Team 3, your chance to choose the topic.
Can we use same topic as earlier team selected?
No topics repeat. 8 questions in the round and 1 question per topic. So politics and science are out. You can select among other 6.
There's a topic of money banks in our sheet.
Which is fictional money. Money and banks is fictional money.
Sure.
So do you want to take that topic? Okay. I'm looking for a fictional currency, fictional money, and 3 units as the answer. So if it was a real world, I would be looking for Ana, Paisa and Rupiah as the 3 elements of rupee. I'm looking for 3 elements of a fictional currency. On the buzzers, everybody, these are the 3 elements: a king, a ship and few coins as the origin of that 3 terms, of those 3 terms. The 3 symbols of the 3 no negatives.
Is it pounds?
Is it?
Pounds.
Pound. Not quite. Passing. Team 4.
No idea.
5.
Is there
Coins. From the world of literature, anybody wants to take a guess? Nobody? From a magical world of literature? Still nobody? Yes, one hand. Not Lord of the Rings. Yes. Galleons is one of the 3. Which is the other 2? Which are the other 2? Anybody wants to take a guess? So galleons from Harry Potter is one of the three, which takes its name from the ship of Galleon. The other two are nut and sickle. So nut, sickle and galleon from the wizarding money of Harry Potter. Can we move to the answer slide? Turned out to be a tough one. That was Gringotts Bank on the right. The logo of Gringotts Bank from Harry Potter. On to the topic slide. Back arrow very carefully. Yes. Team 4, your chance to choose. No repeats.
Government initiative.
Don't click wait. Sorry, government initiatives. Open
Yes.
on buzzers. Government initiative. Wait. Click. Right? Looking for a very popular government initiative. Team 4 on your own direct buzzing.
Is it the semiconductor industry subsidy that the government has announced?
Looking for a very specific initiative. Will give a fair chance to improve. Quickly.
No, but I can explain the third image.
Overall correct still remains incorrect. So -5 and open on pass to team 5. India initiative and to the topic slide. Team 5, your chance to choose. Negatives to team collaborators for buzzing incorrectly. Team 5.
We'll take employment.
Employment, can we? Okay. Looking for a very popular website. Open on buzzer. A website. Website is a website. Company. Website is a company. Like, it's not. Team 2 has buzzed. On the mic. On the mic. You are live. Mic is off. Still off.
Naukri.com.
Correct. We'll fetch you 10 points. So this is Naukri.com. You want to explain 2 out of the 3?
InfoEdge is the parent company which owns the Naukri.com and it's the symbol of Naukri.com.
And who is the gentleman in the center?
We know 2, no?
I'll give you 15 points.
CEO.
He is the founder of Naukri.com, Mr. Sanjeev Bikhchandani, but we'll fetch you 15 points for explaining the other 2. On to the answer slide and back to the topic. 15 points to Royals, defending champions, slightly on the buckle up phase now and gaining points. Team 6, your chance to choose. You got it. But they buzzed first, so it's a circuit breaker buzzer. If you buzz exactly together, even if it is like a 0.01 second lag, the first one will get it, right? Team 6. Yes, Brainiacs.
Crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding. So I'm looking for a whenever you are clicking, click on the upper side of the thing, because or else it will seek on the bottom, right? So try clicking on the upper side. I'm looking for a recreational form of crowdfunding in the modern era, which is heavily luck based and connects all these three things. Looking for a very specific form of recreational reward system, heavily luck based in the modern era, banned in few states in India, but operates very well and with government support in the other states of India. What is this that connects the three things that you see on the screen? Any teams buzzing? Doesn't look like team 6. Yes. Think luck based. What connects the three things? All these three things were crowd-funded using a particular way. Yeah, I want one specific keyword in the answer, right? Team 6. Team 6, quickly.
Auction.
Not auction, good guess. Team 1.
Lottery.
And how do these places or things connect?
No.
Not quite. We'll give you 10 points. This is indeed lottery. Indeed lottery. Anybody wants to take a guess on stage first of what these elements are? No negatives. This is non-com because they choose not to explain.
The middle one is where the all people of the city used to assemble, and there would be
Which
one
city?
where the Colosseum is there.
Which city?
Rome.
Is correct, but not your explanation. Want to take a guess for the other two? Not quite. Not quite. Anybody wants to take a guess? In the audience, anybody wants to take a guess? Okay, story time. Interestingly, the Great Wall of China took a lot of manpower and money to get built. To build the Great Wall of China, a lot of people came together on the request of the king, and everybody contributed their own funds in smaller amounts in the form of a lottery system. That is how Great Wall of China was built. Around the same time, in other part of the world, the city of Rome was getting built. Also, on the request of the king, funds were collected based on the lottery system. And on the right, you see the American War for Independence, which was also funded using lottery. Thus, the answer, lottery, will fetch team 1 full 10 points. No. No negative. The answer and the question closes. If they choose to explain more, they get 5 points, or else no points, right? On to the main slide. We have 2 topics remaining, and I will choose. So we'll do Indian Tech, very popular company in the world of business and communication in India. Indian Tech, on the buzzer. What connects these three? What connects these three? Yes, what connects these three? Team 1, quickly going on the buzzer. Team 1.
It is Geo.
And what connects?
The apps are of Geo only. Geo Cinema, Geo Savan. Or
Correct. And one more.
LYF was a smartphone of Geo.
Is a smartphone of Geo. Want to take a guess on the third one?
No.
हाँ वो 15 पॉइंट मिल गया ना अभी. Why do you? Good. Smart quizzing. 15 points to team 1. Infotel is actually the origin of Geo. Geo was started as Infotel by a completely different company and was acquired by Reliance to make Geo. So that is the origins of Geo. Full 15 points to masterminds on the answer slide. This is indeed Geo. And can you go back to the topic slide? The last topic that remains is global tech. Interestingly, nobody picked tech. A very specific brand, a very specific brand that connects these three. Team 2 taking the risk. Yes?
Starbucks.
Not quite. Already on your screen, -5. Opening up.
Starbucks cups.
Not quite. Team 3, opening on pass.
No.
Team
No idea.
5, 6,
Ocean, Thailand.
not quite. Okay, anybody? Audience? Very popular brand, has an annual launch event where they just upscale the previous model. I want a very specific brand, yes? More specific is what I was looking for. If it is iPhone, can you explain what connects? Yes? Yes? Huh? Not quite, but okay, go on. Okay. Anybody? So Corning is the company that makes the glass, the screens of iPhone since the very first iPhone. On the right is Jean-Marie Hulot, who conceptualized iPhone when it was launched. And on the center, can we go to the answer slide, is a very interesting story of how Starbucks connects to iPhone. Can we just up the volume a bit? This is Steve Jobs on the first iPhone launch event.
I can get a list of Starbucks here.
Increase the volume.
So I can pick that one if I want. And I can even go look at that Starbucks. And there it is. And let's give them a call.
Good morning, Starbucks how can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to order 4,000 lattes to go, please. No, just kidding. Wrong number. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
The first ever phone call that was made using an iPhone was a prank call by Steve Jobs to Starbucks saying, I want to order 4,000 lattes for everybody sitting in the auditorium. Sorry, wrong number. And then he cut the call. This is the clip from that. And that is how Starbucks connects to iPhone. No points to any teams. -5 to Royals for buzzing it incorrectly. Can we go to the home slide? Click on it. Can you go back one slide? Press the left arrow and press the arrow on the top right. Right? Can you go one slide back? We'll do a quick score check. Can you do the splitter? And you know what like how to fix the other thing, right? Okay. So masterminds buzzed a bit in this round and are at 55. Royals buzzed a lot more and got some negatives. So 15. Business Wizards at 35, Collaborators 25, Aces 20, and Brainiacs at 10. We are through half the quiz, and anybody can still win because the margins are not too wide. Can we move back? Any discrepancies in the score? I hope you guys are noting down the answers. Have a look at your answers that you have already seen, and you might figure out something. Right? On to the third round. We'll move anti-clockwise, starting with Team 6. Third round. Next question. Next slide. First question. Team, no buzzers. Team 6, you're direct. Anybody wants to pounce, just raise your hand and write down quietly. After you have written, just turn it around. Team 6, you're direct. Team 4 wants to pounce. Any other teams pouncing? I'm looking for a very specific award. The awards are named after something that is referred to as black gold and was also used as a currency, like how coffee was used as a currency.
Yeah.
No buzzers. If you want to answer, just raise your hand and count. Yes.
Black pepper.
I will take their answer and yours. Hope nobody else was pouncing. Wait for me. I thought you were pouncing. But 10 points to team 4, 5, and 6. Can we move to the answer slide? This is indeed pepper or black pepper. So pepper awards in South are given for best advertisements every year. And because pepper is very popular in the South as a commodity, as much as in the earlier days they used it as a currency because it was very precious. On to the next question to team 5. Teams, whoever is willing to pounce, just raise your hand quickly. And teams who are answering on bounce, just wait for me because the pounce was still not closed, so be careful. Team 5, you're direct. Open on pounce to everybody else. No need to buzz. Just raise your hand. In 1925, President Jose Maria Orellana introduced this currency and replaced peso. Peso was actually pegged to USD until 1987. Right? So, and the new currency was also pegged to USD until 1987. What currency is this that shares its name with the national bird of that country? Because the bird's feathers were used as currency, and which other country's currency or which other currency starts with the same letter as this currency? The other country earlier used Indian rupee in the Gulf, in the form of Gulf rupee until 1966 when this currency was introduced, right? So I need 2 answers if you are pouncing. 2 answers if you are pouncing. Basically 2 currencies as your answer, both beginning with the same alphabet, right? Both beginning with the same alphabet. Any teams pouncing? It's a direct to team 5. No teams pouncing. If you are pouncing, I need both. If you give me 1, you get a -5. No teams pouncing. Team 5 on the mic. Pounce is closed. On the mic.
Qatari dinar.
And which currency? The second one is Qatari dinar. What is the first one? Not quite. Passing.
Qatari dinar, and we don't know the first.
You don't know the first one. Passing.
Ruble, Indonesia.
Not quite. Passing.
Second one is dinar.
First one.
Qatari dinar and Kuwaiti dirham.
Not quite. Kuwait is K. Team 6.
One is Qatari dinar and another one I would guess for dollar.
Not dollar. Beginning from the same letter as Qatari dinar. Anybody? Yes? Sorry? Not quite. Anybody? Can we go to the answer slide? One of the very few bird references that you will see in the world of finance. This is indeed Quetzal. Quetzal and Qatari Riyal is what I was looking for. So you said Qatari dinar. Won't give you points because I was looking for Qatari Riyal. No points to anybody. On to the next question, which is a direct to team 4. Louis Silverstone, American artist and graphic designer, best known for his contributions to the New York Times. In 1961, he made a very small change in the title print, which helped New York Times save $600 a year in ink.
Did he invent the Times font?
Pounce is still open. Hold on, I'm not saying right or wrong. Pounce is open. Any team wants to pounce? What change did he make? Pounce closes in 5, 4. So essentially you have to fill in the blanks, and that is what he did, but you can give a fair explanation. If you're pouncing, you need to write down. Okay. No other teams pouncing? Yes, team 4, go ahead.
Did he invent the Times font?
Not the Times New Roman font. Team 3. It's very evident if you look closely on the
He
screen.
reduced the font size of the title and the ink cost was reduced.
Not quite. In fact, the font size is now increased. So this is the new one and that is the old one. Team 2 pounced. So we'll skip team 1.
Red ink.
From? Like what did he do? What red ink?
He eliminated red ink. Instead,
Not
he
quite.
used
Brainiacs? Not quite. Team 5?
Rearrangement of articles.
Not quite. And it began with you. Anybody in the audience? Look very closely on the screen and the answer is right there. Some change that you see in the title of the newspaper. Yes? Sorry? The full stop has been removed. Will fetch you points. I think we have some audience prizes, so we'll give you, and we'll give one to Devansh. Also Devansh, right? Devansh also answering 2 correct. So he removed the period or removed the dot is the answer that I was looking for. Can we go to the answer slide? So New York Times was earlier, and before 1961, it was known as the New York Times dot in all forms of print. He removed the dot. The quantum and the scale of printing newspaper was so high that this single dot saved $600 every year in 1961. And that is how Louis Silverstone became the man who removed the period. Direct to team 3. Negatives to team Royals. You said dot printing in the era of newspaper, not removing the period. Different. -5 to team Royals, team 2, and no negatives to anybody else. Okay. Kerala was the first state for introducing something in 1960s, right? So in 1960s, the state started an entity called KTL. They partnered with another entity called TC. And they wanted to promote Kovalam Beach. Eventually, KTL fell into some legal trouble and they started a new entity called KTDC in 1966 to see the growth in this particular form of business. Eventually, this was later adopted by Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, West Bengal, and all other parts of the country. What was Kerala the first to do in this industry? Okay. Any other team sponsoring? It's team 3's direct, no team sponsoring. Team 3.
If we answer, will we get negative?
No negatives, it's on pass. So you very popularly see with other places, but it was started with Kerala.
Tourist organization, Tourist Limited, Kerala Tourist Limited.
So what did they do?
They started up with their tourism policies.
We'll give it to you. So this is tourism for the state. Kerala was the first ever state. Kerala was the first ever state to have state tourism. And then that became into God's own country as a campaign. Then we have Kuch Din To Guzaro Gujarat Mein for Gujarat. We have Hindustan Ka Dil Dekho for Madhya Pradesh and so on. So every state then adopted state tourism as a concept, and this is where it all began. So 10 points to team 4 and 10 points to team 3 for getting it correct. Question 5, direct to team Royals. In 1951, a company named Fruit Industries personified and announced a new mascot, a young smiling dimpled face girl who had the name Anna. And they marketed this entire mascot campaign as the girl belonging to the regions surrounding the equator. Which brand is this that had this mascot and was earlier known as Fruit Industries? Right? Looking for a very specific brand. Team 5 is pouncing. Team 4 is thinking. Team 2 just wait. Anybody else pouncing? Team 4. Team 3 is also pouncing, and I'll close the pounce with this. Team 2. Team 2 on the mic, you're direct. Team 1. Team 6.
Parle Ji.
Not Parle Ji. Anybody in the audience? The other 3 teams have pounced and gotten it correct. So 10 points to team 3, 4 and 5. Audience, anybody? Yes? Not fruity. And how? What is near the equator? What region? South Africa. The tropic region and Anna. So tropic Anna gave tropic Anna. Can we go to the answer slide? Full 10 points, and if we have some audience prize, we can give. Surya, I forgot your name. What's your name? Monarch. Monarch gets the second question correct. This is tropic Anna and tropic Anna. 10 points to team 3, 4 and 5. Absolutely correct on the pounce. On the next question, and this is the last for this round. Ancient Greeks and Romans engaged in a practice called bottomry. What bottomry was, it was a form of contract where one person would take the risk for people who had ships going in voyage, on sea voyages, and they used to fund this in a form of insurance. If the ship sailed, they get the reward, as in the profit. If the ship did not sail and sunk or got lost, then they lose the money. This entire principle of bottomry was very popular in the form of insurance, and it was heavily discussed at places like Edward Lloyd's Coffee House, which was a gathering point for merchants, insurers, businessmen, ship owners in that era. So people used to talk about maritime news of what is happening in the shipping business and everything, and every time they used to make an insurance contract, they used to sign their name below the policy, which is how this entire concept got its name. What concept originated from bottomry, where people signed their name below the insurance policy. All the hints on your screen, and from what I'm saying, team 5 pouncing. Any other teams pouncing? It's a direct to team 1. Any other teams pouncing? Not pouncing. Why do you take so much time when you are so sure? Right? So team 4 and 5 have pounced. I'll close the pounce. Team 1
Underwriting.
will fetch you full 10 points, and 10 points to team 4 and 5. This is indeed underwriting, signing below, underwriting, and bottomry, underwriting. So underwriting will fetch 10 points to team 1, team 4 and team 5. We'll do a quick score check on the next slide before switching. Team 4 have been thinking that if team 5 pounces, only then I'll pounce. And then they pounce and then they get it correct somehow. So team 1, 65, Royals at 20, Business Wizards at 45, Collaborators at 55, Aces at 50, and Brainiacs at 20. I think we'll need a tiebreaker eventually at the end of the quiz, because it is a very close battle between these 3 teams. But Masterminds lead with 65, which is essentially 1 or 2 questions away for anybody to catch up. Royals and Brainiacs, 20 points. The next round and the final round has 8 questions. Every question has 15 points. So essentially, anybody in this quiz can score 120 points from here, which means anybody can still win. So we'll quickly go back to the quiz. Any discrepancies in the scores? I hope you are writing down your answers as they appear on the answer slide. Last round on the buzzers. We'll just quickly do a check in case something got reset. Team 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Cool. All buzzers
Sir,
working?
Can
Yes.
you just repeat the rules for this round again?
I'll tell. 8 questions plus 15 minus 5. All questions are text-based. You will see the text, and if there is an accompanying image on the screen like you were having in the previous rounds. The team to buzz first will get the first chance to answer. If they answer correctly, they get 15 points. No explanation required. If they answer incorrect, we open up the passes. Right? We'll begin from team 6 to choose the topic. Can we go to the next slide? Yes. You get a -5. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Go back. Don't do anything. And I'll just play on luck as of now. Don't do anything. Disconnect the HDMI cable. Go back to the start of the round. Whoever was fast enough to see, that were the answers. Right? And I'll play purely on luck because this was not in my control, but let's see. I have enough questions at the back, so don't worry. Starting off the round. Just hold. Okay, just press next arrow. Right? 8 topics. Team 6, your chance to pick. Everything is open on the buzzer.
Lawsuits.
Lawsuits. Can we go to lawsuits? A very popular lawsuit. Be very careful where you are clicking. Yeah. Right? Can we increase the volume?
Just photocopy dena. Nahi 15.
So, company filed a lawsuit against Parle because of this campaign that you see on the right and the campaign that you will see.
Parle Kacha Mango Bite. Kache Aam Ka Copy.
Can you play the second video? Yeah. Right. So this is Amitabh Bachchan.
अरे गाड़ी रोको.
The question is open on the buzzer. Which company filed a lawsuit against Parle?
किसने तोड़ा कांच? हाँ?
सॉरी मैम. दरअसल वो कच्चे आम देखे बचपन याद आ गया.
कच्चा आम. बंटी.
Right? Which company? Parle used a very specific term in the ad which they had to change because this company filed a lawsuit for this very specific ad campaign for Kacha Mango Bite. They changed it to Kache Aam Ka Copy. Earlier it was known as something else. Because the company filed a lawsuit, they had to change it. Which company filed a lawsuit against Parle? No teams buzzing. Buzzers closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team 6. So I'm assuming nobody saw the answer slide. Okay, cool. Yes.
Britannica.
Not Britannia. Team 5. Team 4.
Is it ITC?
Not ITC.
Unilever.
Not Unilever.
Britannia.
Not Britannia. Pulse. Not Pulse. So, thinking in the wrong direction, think what could replace copy as a word? Sir. Kache Aam Ka dash became Kache Aam Ka Copy. Devansh, you have already answered 2. I'll give somebody else a chance. Yes, the guy at the... And how? Got it, but how? Kache Aam Ka Xerox and the Xerox copy machine. So can we go to the answer slide? It was originally called Kache Aam Ka Xerox. Can we play the video? Yeah, just keep it playing. So Xerox, the company that manufactures the copy machines, filed a case against Parle.
सॉरी मैम. दरअसल वो कच्चे आम देखे बचपन याद आ गया.
कच्चा आम. बंटी, कच्चे आम की ज़ेरॉक्स लाओ.
कच्चे आम का ज़ेरॉक्स. पार्ले कच्चा मैंगो बाइट.
कच्चे आम का Xerox. No points to anybody. But if we still have something very well answered at the back, what is your name? Abhinav. Adhirav. Avinav. Avinav at AVV. Welcome. A, V and V is part of your name. So very well answered at AVV, Avinav. Xerox is what I was looking for. Can we go to the home slide? Team 5, your chance to pick the topic. Jobs, can we click on jobs? Be very careful while you are hovering. Jobs. Right? So a podcast, 3-word title by Slack. And in the podcast, they talk about the evolution and the future of jobs in India and how people find meaning in their ongoing jobs. So a very popular phrase used in the world of business and corporate for ongoing jobs, a 3-word title. The logo of the podcast is very helpful. Look what is happening in the image. A 3-word title. Team 5 buzzing on their own. You can say on the mic.
Work in progress.
Will fetch you full 15 points. Work in progress. Ongoing jobs. Work in progress. 4,2,8. Can we go to the answer slide? 15 points to aces. And I think they are now at 60. You are at 45, right? You are at 50. So you are at 65. You are at 65. So 2 teams battling for the first spot as of now. Can we go to the home slide? Team 4, your chance to pick.
Games.
Games. Can we go to games? Just be careful. Yeah. Right. So a sequel spin-off of a popular card game created by Merle Robbins when he was having an argument with his son Ray on another card game called Crazy Eights. On the left, you see a newspaper article with Merle Robbins with the title of the article saying Becoming Numero Dash. On the right is the game that I'm looking for. The text reads, Team Business Wizards, on the mic. I'm looking for the thing on the right.
Uno.
-5 on the pass, Team Royals. Right when you stopped me, I said it reads the world's number 2 card game on the bottom of that blue box. Team Royal, any guesses? No, it will come on pass, only single bus. Royals, not quite. Team 1.
Dos.
Sorry?
Dos.
What is that? Can you spell it?
DOS.
What is that?
Like Spanish for 2 maybe.
Sorry?
Spanish word for 2.
Spanish for 2 will give you 15 for your answer. So this is dos and not uno. Uno is Spanish for 1. The sequel for uno is dos, which is 2. Can we go to the answer slide? Very well answered. Dos, Spanish for 2. Do you learn Spanish frequently? This is purely out of your knowledge. So uno and dos, team 3 gets to pick. Team 3.
Mascots.
Sorry?
Mascots.
Mascots, okay. Mascots. Right? Very popular electronic brand celebrating 10th anniversary this year has a mascot called Una. Una, which means something in Latin. Which very popular electronics brand? Very good visual references on the screen if you look at one of the images closely. Which popular electronics brand celebrating 10 years with a new product in the series every year except 4 in the series? Team Aces. Yes.
Bose.
Not Bose, and a -5 to you. Masterminds having a breath of relief. Open up on pounds. Collaborators. Let's start.
No idea.
Yes, Business Wizards.
Is it iPhone?
Not iPhone. Already one iPhone question in the quiz. Royals?
Is it Nintendo?
Not Nintendo.
Chroma.
Not Chroma. Brainiacs?
Chinobu something.
Not quite. Audience? Very popular electronics brand? Yes. OnePlus will fetch you full points in the audience. So this is OnePlus. Una is one. Uno is one in Spanish. Una is one in Latin. OnePlus is what I was looking for. Hope you are jotting down your answers. What's your name? Aditya will get 15 points in the audience. And can we go to the home slide? Team 2, your chance to pick.
Finance.
Finance at a commerce quiz, aptly chosen. Let's go. Okay, so looking for a common word that connects all the blanks. A dash bank, a form of bank which has economic net worth less than 0. Team 1.
Zombie.
Zombie was quick, fast and witty. Will fetch you 15 points. Partial alive, partial dead. Zombie bond, zombie bank and zombie company will help them run away with this quiz, I'm assuming with 2 buzzers. Can we go to the answer slide? That was fast. That was really fast. Can we go to the home slide? And your chance to pick. Yeah, your chance to pick of whatever remains. Trade. Trade. Trade, we'll go with trade. Right, so the first of such innovations in the US was built in 1888 by Thomas Adams Gum Company when they wanted to sell chewing gum at railway stations, but with ease. Then this entire innovation was updated or made better by Pulver Manufacturing Company when they added small figurines in this innovation. And this concept, not stopping team 1, trade stimulators, what is this? On the mic, you are live.
Vending machines.
Will fetch you 15 more points. Running away with this quiz, masterminds, truly masterminds today. 15 points on vending machine. Can we go to the answer slide? This is indeed vending machines. On to the home slide and we'll do a quick score check. Just go to the home slide. Check. Check. Check, check. Check. Working. We'll quickly go to the home slide. Okay. 2 topics remaining, NPO and books. We'll do a quick score check for teams to see how they can come second because I don't think anybody can now chase masterminds, but let's see. Can we do a quick score check? $110 points. That is more than, almost as close as the next 2 teams combined, 55 and 60. Huge round of applause for masterminds. Running away with this quiz. Literally, they are not stopping in this round. Team Aces at 60, collaborators at 55, and business wizards at 40. Anybody can win with 2 questions remaining, 30 points for grabs. So business wizards can go up to 70. Collaborators can go up to 85 and aces can go up to 90, right? Royals and Brainiacs can still match up to 50 and come 4th maybe. Yeah, 4th. So your call. I'm not stopping anybody from buzzing. If you have friends on the table that you want to win as 2nd or 3rd, please help them by answering questions, Brainiac and Royals. On to the quiz. With your strategies set, 2 questions remain. You can still buzz. You can go up to 140. It's okay. Right? 3 teams battling for the 2nd spot. NPO and books. We will go with books first. Let's go with books. The first such book consisted a single piece of cardboard and was issued in 1878. where a list of 50 individuals, businesses, and other offices in Connecticut could be contacted. In 1879, Dr. Moses Greeley Parker made it alphabetical. However, the name and the concept of the most popular variant came in 1883 when a printer ran out of normal paper and used an alternative, which led to Reuben Doliny creating the official variant in 1886. I'm not looking for a specific book title. I'm looking for a kind of book. And team collaborators.
Is it phone book?
Sorry?
Phone book.
Can you be slightly more specific?
Contacts book.
I'm looking for a specific keyword. He ran out of normal paper. Giving you a very fair chance. Ran out of normal paper.
No.
Not quite. Will open up on the pass. Business wizards. They get a negative.
Contact book.
Looking for something specific. With yellow pages is what I was looking for. So yellow pages directory, telephone directory is what I was looking for, and not contact book. Contact book can be your own contact book. I'm looking for telephone directories or yellow pages very specifically. Can we go to the next slide? Yellow pages will fetch Royals 10 points. Too late to catch up, but very well answered. On to the home slide. 15 points to Royals. Sorry, my bad. 15 points to Royals and a -5 to collaborators. You are at? After -5, you are at? 50, 60, and which was the third team? 45. So you can go up to 60. You are currently second without doing anything, and you are at 50, right? So if you get this correct, you come second. If you get this correct, you both come second. And if you get this correct, you come second, right? If you both come second, we will do a tiebreaker for the second spot. Fair? Strategy is in place. Team Brainiacs and Royals, you can still buzz. I won't stop. Team Masterminds, 125 is the max you can do from here. So NPOs, let's go. A very specific answer. In 2007, a non-profit organization known as Fifth Pillar created a piece of paper to tackle bribery. These documents included anti-corruption slogans like eliminate corruption at all levels, designed for Indian citizens to give when they were asked for bribes to make them pay for something that is either free or at a very nominal rate. What are these papers? If one side of it looks like this, what does the other side look like? Right? It's a two-sided paper. This is the dimension. If one side looks like this, what does the other side look like? Very specific paper created by this non-profit organization called Fifth Pillar. No teams buzzing. We'll close the buzz in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team 3 answered the last answer on the mic. No. You answered, right? You answered the last question. So starting with Masterminds, let's open up on bounce. Passing. Team 6. Passing. Aces. If you answer this correctly, you come second.
Acceptance paper.
Sorry?
Acceptance paper.
Not quite. Collaborators, if you answer this correctly, you come second.
Are these the pledge papers?
Not quite. Business wizards, if you answer this correctly, both of you come second.
Zero note.
Sorry?
Zero note.
What is zero note?
So, do we have to give a reason for our answer?
I didn't explain the answer. You don't have to give a reason.
It gives a clear explanation of the transactions that occur in government?
Not quite, but we'll still give it to you. So 15 points. This is indeed the 0 rupee note is what I was looking for, but can you go to the answer slide? So these are fake currency notes worth 0 rupees. Interestingly, Fifth Pillar has also created a website called zerocurrency.org, which you can open up on your phones, laptops, whenever you are free. On that website, you just put the name of the country. For example, USA. You will get a $0 note. If you put up, for example, Vietnam, you get a 0 dong, Vietnamese dong note. So every country has a 0 currency note facilitated by this particular non-profit organization just to fight bribery, which is something that actually something that actually curbs the growth of business and commerce in the country. So can we go back to the home slide and can we quickly check the score? I think we have a tie, if I remember correctly. You are at 60. They get 15. 0 rupee. Team 3 gets a 15. Team 3 gets a 15. Team 2 does not get point.
They got a negative mark.
And
They got a negative mark.
who got a negative?
Business results.
No, they got it correct. Right?
Sir, can we have a view of our points?
Yes.
Detailed one.
Can we scroll down just to keep a check on the last round? Until round 3, everything was fine, right? We'll just do a quick check on this round.
Sir, do we want to check our points? Yes.
Answer wise, I have that. So, vending machines, zombie and DOS was answered by team 1. Yellow pages was answered by team 2. Collaborators got a negative for Uno. And they also got a negative for yellow pages, team 4, collaborators. Correct. Sorry, team 3 got a negative for Uno. Correct? And 0 rupee notes is correct. So I think we have 55, 50 and 60. So no ties, thankfully. But we'll still show you the tiebreaker in case anybody wants to take a guess. For now, we have the winners. Second runners up, team 3, Business Wizards. Can we have a round of applause? Winning by 5 more points are Aces. First time in a quiz and on stage and bagging the runners-up spot. And Masterminds are the combination of collaborators and Aces with the amount of buzzing that they have done in the 2 rounds of buzzers. So 110 Masterminds winning this quiz. Seeming like seasonal quizzers with the speed with which they answered zombie especially. I was really impressed. Can we go back to the quiz? 2 more questions, no points, non-com. Anybody wants to buzz can take a guess. I'll just show the questions. Can we go back? Remove it and add it again, it will come. Okay. Right, can we press the back button? Okay, press next, keep pressing next. Keep pressing next. Okay, slowly. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go until DOS. Just hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so no tiebreakers. We did the score check. At the starting of the quiz, I said numbers follow letters. Did anyone note down all the answers? And?
A, B, C, D, sequence.
They are in alphabetical order. So can we go? Okay, don't go anywhere. You figured it is in alphabetical order. Numbers follow letters. Tiebreaker for no points, just so that it is answered. Anybody can buzz. I'll just show the question on the next slide. Buzzers are open. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne are known as the dash of tech. Justice Louis Brandeis, Benjamin Cardozo, and Harlan Stone are known by the same moniker. Frederick Zeder You can buzz if you want to. Yes?
Wizards of Tech.
Not the Wizards of Tech. I'll keep the buzzers open and keep resetting it.
The pioneers.
Not quite. So they are, and of course, I'll just complete the question. Frederick Zeder, Owen Skelton, and Carl Breer from Chrysler Corporation are also known by the same moniker.
Cartel.
Not quite. Two-word answer from French literature, which was also the last question for Slumdog Millionaire, if you have seen the film. If you have seen the film Slumdog Millionaire, also a film based on a quiz from French literature, group of 3 people. What are they called? Not Devansh. Devansh will take all the audience prizes today.
3 Musketeers.
3 Musketeers should have given audience a chance, but Royals are defending champions and not quite accepting their luck today. But no need to be disheartened. You played really well. Answer is 3 Musketeers. Can we go to the next slide? 3 Musketeers of Tech, 3 Musketeers of Law, and 3 Musketeers of Engineering. Can we press on that icon on the top right? That is the quiz. Congratulations, masterminds, winning the quiz with 110. Aces coming second. First timers on a stage. Are you also first timers on the stage? Doesn't look like. Previous school. So regular quizzers seem prepared. Aces coming second and 5 points behind Business Wizards coming third. Round of applause, and we'll quickly do the prize ceremony. This is me, Jai Rana, signing off again at AVV. Probably will come very soon because Purnima keeps calling me saying that Jai, we have to do a quiz. So thank you, the entire commerce fraternity at AVV, all the faculties, parents, students, participants. Bhushan for keeping the scores today and being the stall bearer for quizzing in Vadodara and the rest of Gujarat over the years, and Vedang for supporting me with this entire venture. On to the next slide. On to the next slide. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's the last. Thank you. Thank you so much. Pune Mama. Rijul and Diya, right? Yes. I can't forget your name. You did a fantastic job earlier today, and I think we have the same shoes. Yeah.
Okay, can we have a loud round of applause for Jai Rana? He was spectacular, truly, truly amazing. We had a lot of fun, got to learn a lot, I guess, right?
So before we proceed, I would like to call Miss Purnima Menon, our principal.
Anyway, you're comfortable, ma'am.
So once again, I think I have a known face here. So were you participating in some other program?
Yesterday we met in debate.
Debate, yes. So it's almost afternoon now. I hope you had a great time today. I missed out a major part of the fun because there are 2 other events happening, but I'm sure each of you sitting here in the audience enjoyed every question that came your way. Did you? Was there a lot of learning? Was there a lot of fun? So I think Jay has to be credited for that. He comes up with these unique concepts and questions which we probably never thought from that angle. And it's interesting to see how the very smart ones, I call them super smart because I am not a commerce person. So since there is Latin, Greek, French, German all together, for me, I find them formidable. All these students who are there on the stage who've made it here have been sent by their respective schools because they are truly good. The others in the audience who've been winning prizes for various questions put forth by Jay, I'm sure you two had a great time. Learning should never stop. The very fact that we run a commerce quiz is because people usually associate commerce to be a line or a stream meant for the mediocre, which is so very wrong. This is a time and era when people with the commerce background or people from the humanities background are striking gold in all spheres of life. Are the commerce teachers here? Can we have your hands raised? Oh yes. Do we agree? So I am a big supporter of the other streams also, although I've been from the science stream, but I know this is the time when people from commerce and humanities will shine brighter than the ones from science. And that's because the world is now expanding at such a rapid rate that you never know when the next GPT, I'm not talking about the chat GPT, the next GPT comes about. So let's wish all these people on the stage the very best of luck, because they are very, very smart. They are super smart because they were able to answer these questions, they were able to sit through it, and they were able to understand what was expected of them. Here's to them leading the way for all of us. Congratulations to all who made it here. Congratulations to the winners. And a big thanks to both Jay and to Bhushan, who make it a point to make it as spectacular as possible year after year. Thank you so much, Jay. And I know the person behind it all, where is she? Where is Prachi? Can't spot her. Prachi has been managing the show quite efficiently, and she has a team of teachers who are here helping her out. So again, a big congratulations to you to have made it a big success. This event was running live on Facebook, so you can watch it later. And to all the students who sat here, I do not know how much of it made sense to you, but from the look of the, from your looks or your faces, I can make out that you were stumped. And that makes me feel very good. That's a big compliment to all the audience here. She says, the commerce teacher here says, that all of you were very, very active and you answered questions, which means either the questions were very easy or these children are very smart. So let's imagine that all of you were the smarter ones and the questions were not all that easy. With that, one big thanks to you and to the presenters here, the anchors here, and the team members once again, wishing you all the very best. Thank you so much, sir, for having witnessed this. This is the second season, and we hope to come up with bigger and better versions year after year with the support of all those schools who make it a point to attend it. So thank you to all the schools that came here, that enjoyed the quiz. Thank you to your principals and to all the students who are there supporting their respective teams who are there on the stage. So can I hand it over to you? Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Your words were refreshing. And now, sir, we would request you to share a few words.
Thank you, Rijul. Well, congratulations firstly to the winners and in fact to everybody. I must say, going back to school days, when I go back to the town where, or rather city, I would say, not town, where I've studied, I make it a point to go to the school, meet the teachers. Some of them are still there working, the old teachers, and also the students. Now, one important thing what ma'am said is learning should never stop, and this is something I correlate the very point with one change I tell to any employee which has been joining the companies where I've worked. Learning never stops. The moment somebody thinks that I know everything, the person is lying to himself or herself. And the reason is simple. There's only, if somebody knows everything, somebody has learned everything, that person will achieve nirvana. And everybody sitting out over here knows who's achieved nirvana. And are you that, or am I the person who's achieved nirvana? If I'm not that person and still I'm saying I know everything, I'm lying. A wonderful session, in fact. Congratulations to the organizers and a wonderful host, in fact, running the quiz, keeping everybody engaged. And this is what happens when we say that learning never stops. Many of us, when we were not able to answer the questions even in the beginning when the questions were being run, and when the answers were revealed, ye to hame aata tha, we knew this. But it was there at the back of my head, not coming to my tongue. Why this happens? It happened with me also today. Happens many a times. Because some way or the other that learning had stopped. When I was a student, during my college times, I still remember, give me any newspaper, My friends used to tell me, तुम newspaper चाट जाते हो. Right from the first line item till the last page, any newspaper. I studied in Pune, so Hindi, English, Marathi, jo newspaper, any newspaper coming in hand, I used to travel by train. So somebody sitting next to me, just give me that leaflet. Read everything out. I may understand, I may not understand. Read it out, slowly, slowly, slowly. That was to again, just to gain knowledge. Eventually start working, you stop. Now what happens with me, only read the critical items what I am interested in. That has led to the things like, yeah, the moment the answer comes, I knew this. If I knew, I should have answered earlier. So keep that inquisitive mind up. That is the only thing which helps out. Things are changing very fast. So we have to, two important things happen in life. The moment we learn new things, we should not forget the old things. Keep that memories on. Add the new things. Go on learning. If we don't keep pace with the changes, ma'am was saying, waiting for the new GPT, things will change, changing very, very fast. And we have to be faster than those things to change. So keep up that learning. No stream, I'll add to what ma'am was saying. Old school of thought, that those who don't get admission into science will go to commerce. It's completely changed. That was the old school of thought which was there. Each and every stream is equally important. We have got 5 fingers in our hand. Which of these 5 fingers is not important? वो काट देते हैं. Anybody ready to let one finger go? Anybody out over here? मैं तो नहीं हूँ. All are equally important. Now, for writing, I may use only 3 fingers. But all fingers are equally important for me. Same thing goes, whether it is science, whether it is commerce, whether it is arts, humanities, anything, any field, each and every field is required. One cannot move ahead without the equal contribution of the other field. So we should not be having that thinking at all. And practically, all of you who are studying commerce, you make more money than rest of everybody out in the market. So that's something coming from the industry. So keep up the good work. And once again, congratulations to the team. Congratulations to the organizing committee for such a wonderful event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your presence here and sharing those wise words.
Your speech was both inspiring and informative. Thank you so much, sir.
Your words have resonated with us, and we are confident that they will stay with us for a long time. Sir, we would invite you to give certificates to our winners, and Punya ma'am, you as well. Our winners, please. Okay, third prize. We have the Business Wizards coming as third.
Business Wizards at 55 coming second runners up today. Third prize to Business Wizards. Meanwhile, aces can start preparing their walk as runners up for this quiz. Right, that is aces, runners up today with 60 points, and as masterminds walk to the stage. With 110 points, masterminds, winners of Bizcom 2023. Congratulations to the team who have also made it to the finals. You guys have a long way to go. Can we have a round of applause for all 6 teams?
Purnima ma'am. Purnima ma'am, I would now request you to thank Sir for his presence here today and for honoring us.
Now I request Sheetal Dani ma'am to thank our quiz master Jairana.
Also a strong ally of our quiz master, Bhushan Bhaiya, can you please come here? I would request Purnima ma'am to felicitate him as well. On behalf of the organizers, I would like to thank everyone for attending the Commerce Quiz today. We are grateful for your support and participation, and we hope that you enjoyed the quiz. We would like to extend a special thank you to our splendid quiz master and our teachers. Your hard work and dedication made this event possible.
We would also especially like to thank our participants for their enthusiasm and also the audience who were very active throughout the quiz. And the competition was very fierce, and we were impressed by the skills of all the teams. So congratulations to the winning team, and the teams that did not win, thank you for your participation. You all did a wonderful job, and we are proud of your efforts.
I would now request the Student Council to guide our participants to the lunch area. Thank you everyone for coming today. We hope you had a wonderful time.